Good afternoon. We pretty much found a really good camping spot. Every place has its good things and its bad things. What we like about this one, because I really don't like to be around a ton of people to where we like to hear the quiet and the wind blow and occasional animal come by. But usually when you find places like that, the road looks like this. And I'll show you the camp. We'll walk down here. This will give you a good indication, because the whole road is just, I mean, you can see these rocks, and it's rough getting in here. And the reason why we stopped where we did is because of this right here. Everything in my trailer would be at the back, but maybe it all switched back around when we came back down. But anyway, you get to cross this, and there's been a couple other campers come through here, and but they're just in a truck or a Jeep, whatever. I'm pulling a pretty heavy trailer, and I don't want to sink in that. And then you got a pretty steep climb when you get on there, and I could probably make that, but I don't want to get stuck. So we'll go back this way, but it's beautiful out here. But there's spots to where it dips down real low, and if your camper, bus, whatever you're camping in, if it's too long, you're not going to make those spots. My truck, and then I have a 14-foot camper right there, and so it did just fine. Nothing was really messed up. Wind's blowing really hard. But, I mean, just look at this. The camera usually doesn't show, but there's just big rocks. It's very uneven. And so, I just wanted to take you down this way. So the other morning, when the moose came through our camp, I'll show you. There. That is moose poop. That's old moose poop. This is just about 50 yards down the road or so. Again, more water. Another steep incline up there. But I wanted to camp here, but I couldn't get past this high bank right here with my trailer. And then this ground is sloping way to the right. There's about a 5-foot difference. You can see this is pretty wide open. What a great view. Great fishing hole right there. It's been dammed up. That's how this was made by beaver. I'll show you. There it is. Those little varmints are amazing. I like beavers. Another excellent fishing spot. There's a few trout in here. There's a little, hold on just a second. There's an old, I don't know what it was, a little house. It looks like it's a dome shape. I don't know if you can see right through those trees. It's brick. But I want to go over there after a while. So now we'll head back to the campsite, and then I'll show you around the campsite. Mom and I really think that the sky is way bluer here than it is back home. You know what? There's smoke over there. There was last night when we were going to sleep, there was a really bad smell. And now it looks like those mountains. So you see the snow on top of the mountain? The mountains in front of that are all burned. Wow. So the sun last night was orange, or the moon last night was orange. And it was crazy. I'll try to put that on there. I took a little shot of it, but you know how I don't know, you understand when you see it. It's just the camera. But the color is right on. It was orange. And you could barely breathe. There was so much smoke in the air. But there's a burn ban here in Colorado, in the area that we're in. This is the Tennessee Creek area. So anyway, we're making our way back. This road is a whole lot easier to walk than it is to drive. But here comes Ruby. She always has to find out where Dad's at. Hi, Ruby. Come here. Dad's showing YouTube. Where are you going? Boo. She's a good guard dog. Now let's walk down here. downhill just a little bit. And here's the pretty stream. I want y'all to look at these rocks. Some of them are red, some of them are bright orange. So anyway, this is a great spot. As long as you don't have a big 50-foot bus, you can get in here. And you'll love it. This moose comes this way pretty frequently. Here is some more. So he definitely comes here. Little pollen. These things are loaded with pollen. Do you see that? Anyway, great for the allergies. So now we're gonna kind of walk back through here. And there are an abundance of beavers through here. So this little pond has formed because it is dammed up right over here. There's several dammed up. Some of the biggest dandelions I've ever seen. Look at this. It is wider than my two fingers put together. And there's some fish in this little pond, and I'm gonna find out what they are. So stay tuned. We're gonna do some fishing in this. See you in a little bit. So there we are. Just since I just walked over here, I mean, this took off so fast. But the wind today has been blowing something terrible. But you can see the flames on the back side of that. And then here's the sun. That's not the moon. The moon looked like that last night. So pretty bad fire here in Colorado. That's the San Isabel National Forest. So in the past 10 minutes, this has sparked up. You can see it's covering the sun and it's getting darker, shaded. I'm walking back to the area so I can see better. Nachos for lunch with turkey sausage. Oh wait, I forgot something. Hold on. Much better. Lots of jalapenos. Can't go wrong.